啾啾鞋现在在全明星攻略上面哦，他只答对1题，笑死！靠背，哭啊！哭啊！不过我得说，那个他们有一些题目真的还蛮搞的，就是他有一些题目真的很搞，比如说像前几天上个礼拜我看一题，他是问就是哪一年什么我们台湾那里做了一个超大肉圆，然后创下金氏世界纪录，还是什么卤肉饭创下金氏世界纪录，然后他问的问题是什么，你知道吗？他3个选项，然后问你当时的那一碗卤肉饭重几公斤。我很讨厌这一种题目。他不问你那一碗卤肉饭是在哪个县市创下的之类的，他问你那一碗几公斤，操你妈，谁知道？完全没意义的题目啊！对啊，知道就知道，不知道就不知道的废问题。国文老师出考卷哦，干，就他妈的知道这个有啥屁用的知识？然后不问啊是在哪个县市创的，或者是说在哪个节上面创的之类的。为了刁难而刁难级吧。除非你是有打算破那个记录的人，否则你他妈谁会知道这种事情？有一些题目，他们的节目上有一些题目出的还蛮不错的，甚至可以学到东西。有一些就跟刚刚一样超废。今天来玩这一个，这一款似乎是恐怖游戏，我不确定。然后好像是全英文，不过听有玩的人说，对话好像没有很难，所以就看着办。因为我现在真的很懒得边玩边翻，好累哦。那个 intro 超有年代感。我上一次看到是那一个，等，本游戏包含暴力和血腥和 sexual， 他说 sexual， 我该担心吗？可是这一款 Twitch 上有分类，所以应该是没问题。至少它有字幕。它只有英文，我看得懂的也只有英文。有分类就没事啦，有分类就不会有事。
My name is Susan Ashworth. I live alone in this old 2-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside.
哦，住在旧公寓里，足不出户的防疫小尖兵。妈妈。
Some would say it's a lonely life, and I guess that's true. But I don't like people's company. Not lately, anyway.
有人说这样子很孤单，但是反正我也不喜欢人家的其他人的陪伴。
I only trust my cats these days, and I will miss them dearly. But they will understand, like they always have. Teacup stays with me till the end. He watches me, as if he knew.
这只猫猫的名字叫做茶杯。Teacup。血腥暴力没差了，这下不过考过99分的亚洲小孩。
I swallowed a whole bunch of pills.
哦，吞一堆药，
They're legal, of
然后
course.
开始后羿弃兵。
Prescribed by my doctor for my sleeping
哦，好，
problems.
合法的安眠药物
But
，OK。
I've taken 34 of them.
但是你吃了34个。
And now the room around me spins in a blurry tango as my heart slows down.
啊，一口气吞了34颗药，我要报警。
Any second now, I will be dead.
哦，随时可能
I
挂
feel
点，
calm. I'm ready for it.
欣然赴死。现实上只会牺牲
I've only
死
got
到
one
死
thing
哦
to say now.
我现在只剩下一件事可说：桶神端火锅。哒
Thanks
哒
for
哒
nothing.
哒哒哒哒。Thanks for nothing。茶杯养胖一点叫做茶桶。等一下，他妈的右下角是。妈了个，这个档期很可怕操！刚刚是三小，不要那一个吹起来超破，一点都不好听，不要吹。
可是我想吹。
不要那个不好听。没想到画质还不错。至于流畅度就没关系，反正这个看起来是感觉很有年代感的游戏。哇，这个是死了吗？这 Cat Lady 上天堂了吗？这也是，我靠，手好长，跟刘备有得比。这是基布拉屎鸟不生蛋的无名小镇，即将扮演莫莉尔。
那我要当英雄。
奇异的受这个地方吸引，我必须想个办法开锁技能。OK， 好。禁止行人通行。别！对！那个先等一下，我要把 Steam 的内嵌界面关掉。这一款游戏那个有内嵌界面出现的时候，好像会卡在那一个右下角。在游戏时启用 Steam 内嵌界面，这个先取消。救护车。无法再往前进了，救护车挡住了隧道的出口。或许这里根本没有出口。开车门，来看看里面有什么。锁住了。
What's making that noise? Hello? Who's there? Answer me.
是尸体。Look closer. It's me, Mario. 哒哒哒哒哒哒哒。Country road, let's go. It's me, Mario. Mushroom Kingdom.
我一直以为第二个词是
testicle 个头 ，let's go 啦 ，let's go。哦。然后画画把它听成 testicle 搞完。It's me， 是我冰冷的尸体，就在我眼前。他在这里做什么？哦
Susan， 他怎么不是
Susan， 他叫 Susan。
他怎么不是
Karen？Examine， 哇，我看起来好平静。
我喷的爱
Turn head。我的眼睛啊，我全身上下唯一喜欢的地方，自己唯一喜欢的地方，即使是现在哈，他们仍然闪烁着。Open mouth， 里面有只钥匙，我的嘴巴里有只钥匙，就要把它拿走。让我想到前几天在脸书上看到的绯闻，也不是绯闻就是经历，说什么他好像去一间酒吧，然后就是去上厕所，他去健身房上厕所，然后旁边有一个看起来就是很像假的人，然后就盯着他的鸡鸡看，然后就很不舒服，然后那个人就突然开口说：“你怎么会有我后门的钥匙？”他说他写了10几年文案都想不出这么有创意的发言。你怎么会有我后门的钥匙？So close。
还是 Let's go， 我一直真的
就是 Let's go， 然后因为 Mario 的讲话方式就会变成 Let's go。
然后我一直听着，
妈妈咪呀，拉萨尼亚 ，bitch lasagna， lasagna。这一次，好手，路易回来，路易不要跑。按下然后 Enter Use， 哇塞，好古早的操作方式哦！天哪！右下还是弹出来了，
是不是要重开？
不是，右下是那个好友通知，我要把好友通知关掉。
还是你那 Steam 好友那边登出，把好友显示离线？
哦，好友显示离线，
看看，
就好友就通知就不会跳出来了。
应该。你一开实况我就想剪指甲，
靠腰，
尤其是恐怖游戏。
不要抓我的手就没事。喂，女人 ，Thanks， 木板。啊，有一个洞被木板封住了。啊，底下有个牌子写着：“哦，紧急电力开关危险。”从中间看看，里面有些东西，看起来像是个开关。啊，不够强壮，没办法把木板扯下来。这是一个机器。Too long a sacrifice can make a stone of the heart. 公杀小 ，machinery after all。好，我看不懂他这一句在说什么。这台机器上面没有半个按钮或开关。How do you turn this on？ 又有眼镜蛇冲出来。哎，等一下 ，How do you turn this on 是叫什么东西啊？是眼镜蛇车吗？那 Who is your daddy 是叫什么？
我印象是
天竺鼠车车，大家都看最新的一集了吗？最新一集超可爱的哦。这是我的尸体吊在树上啊！我应该感到恐惧的，但是我觉得空荡荡。等一下，他脖子上那个亮亮的是什么？又是一把钥匙。亮亮宝贝。The rope is tied into a knot。什么？要解开这个结，需要花我好几个小时。干，你有没有上过童军课？啊！丛林鹰头被焊死了，丛林鹰头被焊死了是怎样？
那你
search 对，搜寻 The body is too high， 谁叫你抽那么多？哦，不是 ，I can't reach。到处走来走去要找东西互动。
I can't remember this place. Am I lost?
不要突然讲话就写的考，不认得这个地方，我迷路了吗？索隆是你。哦，哇，好残暴的摆设！你想要剪指甲？哦，
女人，
这麦克风收音超好，你剪指甲会很大声。
When he said okie dokie, I thought that.
画画就是会
要把指甲全部收好。
Let's go. It's me, Mario. Okie dokie. Mamma mia. Here we go.
Let's go. It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
他们这样有听到我剪指甲的声音吗？
我看一下哦。你就剪啦，你不要在那边故意有听到有。
那你们就觉得这个是好色龙台的枪？
他说至少被插在杆子上的不是我的头。这个打不开，那个打不开，到底是？
然后为了他的手臂着想。
你他妈够了没？Nevermore, nevermore, nevermore。
那你就冷龙大惊叫时间，我现在蹲下去抓他的脚踝，就找到了。
今天的麦克风有加效果吗？没有。要让他去叼我脖子上的亮亮吗？要怎么把那个乌鸦赶到那一边，我就不知道。OK， 才不过玩几分钟而已，我现在就卡关了。我总觉得这里是那一种会让我气个半死的解谜方式。 到底。我刚刚不也是跟着乌鸦走吗？
Welcome to my house, Susan Ashworth. I have been waiting for you, my dear. I knew you would turn up one fine day like this.
Who are you?
I have so many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious, who do you think I am?
琳达，你觉得我是谁？死神？一个住在森林里的老奶奶？你是上帝吗？你是魔鬼吗？我真的不知道，你不能就告诉我吗？
Death?
Interesting. Yes, perhaps that's what I am.
总觉得不管选哪个选项，都会上去。
When there's something to take, but I never give anything back. I am doom, but I'm salvation too.
但我也是救赎，我一向收取，但从不付出。啊，受人恐惧，但也受某些人敬重。
Don't flatter yourself,
就像你
old lady.
Susan.
I don't even know
我
you.
根本不认识你。
Well, that's not quite right. I've been around for a
都不是，他
while.
是半魔半天使。
You've company, always there, you know.
我一直都在。
Always there.
So I was wrong. You're not death?
No, I am not. Perhaps I am life. But then again, does it really matter?
Doesn't really matter to me. 这里是什么地方？
What is this place?
This, my dear, is my humble kingdom, and this house is my
这里
castle.
是我卑微的王国，
I rarely
这座
invite
房子
people
就是我的
in,
城
just
堡。
like you. I like my solitude.
鲜少邀人进来，就跟你
But
一样，我
you
喜欢独
are a
处。
special
但
guest.
是你是一位
And
特
I'm
别
going
嘉
to
宾
make an，
所以我
exception.
要
Me
网开先例。
Special?
什么？我特别？
I can tell you now that there's nothing special about me,
一
lady.
点都不特别。
Don't bring yourself down, Susan
不要
Ashworth.
妄自菲薄 ，Susan Ash。
Today, you are my guest
今
of
天你是
honor.
荣誉嘉宾，哇！
What will
接
happen
下来会发
next?
生什么事？
Depends on you, Susan. Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places you don't want to see. But there is also something that will make you want to return to where you came from and cherish every single little breath you take. I'm going to make you an offer, Susan. It's a chance only a fool would refuse.
我给
Okay.
你一个提议，只有傻子会拒绝。
What can you offer me?
Let's come inside. It's getting cold out here.
进屋来吧，外面开始变冷。为什么右下角又有那一个跳出来？不是已经把好友的那一个关掉了吗？还是说好友设定离线，其实 没有用，很搞哎。我要怎么把？我要怎么把那个右下角好友互动的显示关掉？怪设定里面找不到，干嘛啦？游戏中界面已经关掉了。
Please don't touch anything, dear.
I wasn't going to.
You lied to the whole world, Susan. And you lied to
他们要碰
yourself.
你向全世界说谎，苏神，你甚至欺骗了自己。习惯了女士，她真的在这里吗？还是说这一切只是一场梦？
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
现在可以好好谈话了。我还是不知道你是谁。
I still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names.
有很多名字。
I've never paid much notice to what the living call me.
活
But
人
there
怎
is
么称呼
one
我，我
name
从
the
来不在意
fallen。ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate.
哦，有一个名字，他觉得很精确。
The Queen of Maggots.
哎，蛆虫女王，
Is
沙小，
that what you are?
有够恐怖。
Why, maggots?
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
为什么是
Dead
蛆
and
虫？
gone.
因为他们以死以
I
逝的
guess
事物为食
that's me.
救命。我会因为自杀被惩罚吗？
Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Susan. You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows, I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you.
哦，是哦。
I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your
简单的
life
任务
will
什么？
change completely. You will be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
还可以忘记多年来侵蚀你内心的伤痛。这里有其他人吗？
Is there anyone else here?
I thought you liked being alone. Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
I was standing
Ben,
right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know?
你扔掉那一些
I
照片的
brushed
时候，
your
我就
hair
站在你
every
后面，
night
知
you
道吗？
cried yourself to sleep.
每晚哭着入睡的时候，是我梳理你的头发，我什
I
么都
know
看
what
见。
you want,
哈，
but it's not here.
我知道你要什么，但是不在这
It's
里。
gone. and it will never
FBI
ever come again.
已经跑了，永远回不来了。你要我做什么？
What do you want me to do?
Yes, I think it's time to explain. But where are my manners? We're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk. Follow me to the next room. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
What's your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods.
Ha.
And I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I need you to
Susan.
go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary
大小啦，
people.
在天堂遇到的
They're
5个
very
人命。
special. Just like you, only in a slightly different way.
I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed. I don't see the point in anything. I just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
Those 5 people, who are they?
The parasites, that's what I call them.
我是这
They
么称
don't
呼他
know
们。
each other, but their destinies are bound
不
together.
认识
You
彼
will have
此，
to
但是
keep
他们的
your
命
eyes
运彼此
open
联系
and be。
果然是天堂遇到的
constantly
5个
on
人。对，
guard.
蛋脸。
Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions.
哦，
They'll want to hurt
他们
you,
抱持的
Susan.
只有恶意，会想伤
They'll
害
want
你，
to kill you.
他们会想要杀了你。
As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the
他们
earth,
看起来或许
and they
无害，但是
all
那些寄生
deserve to
虫
die.
Isn't my
都
life
是人
bad
渣。
enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them.
我有
They
高
don't
低优
know
势吗？
that you know
啊，你有优势，他们不知道，你知道，
what it means.
你懂这是什么意思
You
吗？
will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins.
哦，要派我去帮你
A tool
惩罚
of
罪人就对了。
destruction.
傻小，
A dark angel walking through the river of
半
blood.
天
干真的是半魔半天使。我刚好中二，我刚刚那一句，在血河中漫步的黑暗天使 ，what the fuck？
can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them.
你看到他们的时候，
Bring
你就
those
认得他们。
deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
发现他叫 F。
What makes you think I want to go back? I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
Dear, dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you?
Why are we still here?
It only gets
Just to
worse.
suffer.
This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead.
干， 这里
You
是
enter one of these
生界和
corridors
死界的
and
中
you
间地带
never
哦。
come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself. I know you're not a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person.
你是
But
个
I
好
also
人，
know that you don't want to
连
suffer.
阿嬷都发你。
Those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you?
靠北哦，又是这
You'd
一
get
套，
rid of them
要
without
把杂草
thinking
拔
twice
掉，花
about
才
it.
能种
I'm
的。
not really a gardening type, but I see your
我自
point.
己是不会搞园艺啦，但是我知道你要
And
说什么。
remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference.
简单来说，你看起来
Get
好
a
欺负啦。
chance to save yourself.
I can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are
你
weak.
弱爆了，
That's why I have prepared a special gift
准备
for
了一个
you.
特别小礼物是什么？
Immortality.
哎，等一下，不是永生 ？What the fuck？
You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I
这是我最不
wanted.
想要的事情啊！
Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
哇干！只要他们还活着，你就不能死。原来那5个人是我的分灵体，这是在威胁我，你不能这么做。
It's blackmail. You can't do that.
I'm doing it for your own good.
我是为了你好，干亚洲家长，
Anyway, you are in no position to bargain with me. You will either go
你
and
没
do
有讨
what you
价还
have
价
to
的
do,
资格
or。suffer for eternity. Forever unable to find your peace.
这一定
All
是在
must
做
be
梦。
just a weird dream. I
我
don't
不
believe
相
you.
信你。
Susan, see this door here?
看到这扇门了吗？嗯，
Let's go inside. I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me.
不！
Yes, it's you, Susan. Come closer. Say hello.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you would endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you come.
Come, welcome, Dick。物理学胜仗，
不饱。对老太太使用的。
decision. The parasites are coming whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Fine. I'll do what you want.
Excellent. I'm glad you have put your trust in me.
I haven't really got anyone else.
我不是说已经关闭游戏内界面了，为什么它还是会跳出来
Lights up.
我不是已经关闭游戏内界面了吗？为什么它还是跳出来啊？对啊，说好了关闭游戏内界面呢？
你刚刚关的是好友，那个是成就。
没有。
哦，对，
游戏内界面我刚刚已经关了，不是吗？他说我要重开游戏才能，还是说我要重开游戏它才会套用设定？因为我现在还是叫得出来。
We're back in the house.
Yes, but there is something else that must be done. You cannot leave my kingdom before a sacrifice is made.
What? Isn't it enough already?
Do not worry, my child.
别担心。
This is a mere formality I'm speaking of. The door to your world won't open unless you make a sacrifice of soul and a sacrifice of blood.
It doesn't sound good at all.
See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality. Then on your way out, you
只是形式上个头啦。
drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Tell me about the sacrifice of soul.
Like I said, it's just a formality. See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it.
But which one?
You can choose. It doesn't matter as long as you do it.
Tell me about the sacrifice of blood.
Like I said, it's just a formality. On your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Fine. I'll do that. Wish me luck, strange lady.
I do. When you leave my house, head to the field. That's where you should be. Goodbye, my child. I'm not going to be far. I've never been.
火光很大，但是完全没有烟。
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
See how easy that was? Now, head back to the field. You've got a job to do, Susan.
What the? How did I get back here?
要求。他手伸进去的时候，我就觉得不太妙，结果没想到真的是来自手。不择手段。
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human mind and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
Dream. No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
为什么要抖这个啦？跟游戏根本不搭嘎呀！
As soon as we've done this literal assessment, okay, you probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be here.
Yes, I know very well how it works.
哦，说人以前是
You
干护
want to
士的
check if I'm nuts?
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too.
Wake
You're a
up,
very lucky
samurai.
lady,
We have a
Susan.
city to burn.
You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Mrs. Ashworth. Please, don't try to speak. What did you say?
你嘴巴闭闭。
Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No, there was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second. I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone.
算是一种苹果。
My name is Liz, by the way. I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place.
Oof.
Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
No! 要求哦。
Bad dream.
So, you don't want to talk about it? Don't worry, I understand. Sometimes.
Shut the fuck up!
是第一只
Keep it to
Parasite
yourself. I feel like that here sometimes. A lot, actually.
这家伙就是第一个 Parasite 吧，把他干掉。
Nobody listens. They might pretend they do, but you can tell by the eyes. Eyes will always give you away. My nan used to say that. The thing is, I don't care anymore. I'm just playing a game now. Like everyone else. Just playing a game.
You're a quiet type, aren't you? But you're gonna have to talk.
And you're a noisy type. Fuck.
Realize they will ask you questions, you know. Now, it's not my intention to scare you, but that's what they do. And you know that. They can't let you go if they believe you will try it again. This place is under a suicide watch. If you're not careful, they'll get you a room with padded walls and no view. You really don't want that, trust me. Look, I'm only trying to help you. I know a way.
Then act like it, bitch.
All this. I could give you a hand. I could help you go home. It's up to you.
What was your name again?
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I always do that. So sorry, Susan. My name is Elizabeth. But you can call me Liz, like everyone else.
You're here.
Okay, lizard.
Every time I open my eyes, I see you.
They make auxiliaries do crazy hours here. Seriously, I feel like I've got no life sometimes. I'll be here till the morning. To be honest, I keep coming here to hide. Please don't give me away. I just want to rest my legs for 2 minutes, that's all.
Your 2 minutes is up, bitch!
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills. And I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm. And then... sudden, I was on the field of barley. It was great at first. I felt happy. I was free. But it soon got worse. There was this tunnel, but there was no light at the end of it, only darkness. Then I got lost in the woods. There was my dead body hanged on the tree, a burning car, and a crow, and a deer. I heard something behind the trees, but I didn't dare to look. Then I found the house. The old woman who lived there, I think she was Death. Or maybe she was the devil. I'm not sure. She said they call her the Queen of Maggots.
Girl, what were you smoking?
She said I should go back. Give me another chance. And so, here I am.
Hit me some.
Weird dream, eh?
Maybe it wasn't a dream. I really believe in that sort of stuff. It's not impossible.
It felt real, but it was just a dream. Can you now tell me who found me and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What?
谁是戏啦？干，讲话讲清楚，你妈超好吃哦。
She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you would sure be
啊，
dead.
主角的女儿哦。
My daughter?
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden? Susan?
I don't have a daughter.
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry. How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance.
哇，在救护车上面心跳停止，
for nearly a minute. But
停了将近1分钟。
You went to the intensive care unit where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach.
哦，有给解毒药，然后洗
They
胃。
put you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward because
Shut the fuck
all
up.
patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide
Shut the fuck up.
That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
Trigger happy. 啊，这里的护士打起镇定剂来不手软。
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that.
不重要的细节，救护车上的驾驶当时收音机播的是《超跑情人梦》。
There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry.
隆隆隆隆隆，冲冲冲冲，拉风引擎发动。
And he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the
我是
afternoon
不会
or
失
in
败
the
的。
evening. I personally really like him. But you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to
你
you.
在那边讲还是有
But
点太
Dr.
远，
X usually
因为我现在麦克
stops
风
and
因为
asks
离
how
我
I
很
am.
近，所以我没有开
He
太大
knows
声。
I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big
不要学天竺鼠叫。
Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care. As long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda. I heard that.
Holy shit!
Girl. Well, she left. And I never saw her again.
我觉得你不要见到他现在的样子比较好。
Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now.
我觉得你比需要 shut up。
Word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe.
他的废话实在太多，我刚刚过去30秒几乎都在晃神，没什么在听他讲话。
He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh,
刮胡水
thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to
都
him.
练水。
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about.
Oh,
And we
看不
haven't
出
even
来
started those sessions yet. So,
我
be
一不小
prepared
心就
for
把
that.
心中最私密的那一块讲出来了
It's a bit
哇
too
看不
late
出
for
来
me
我
to
觉得你
hide
是一个
how I
口风
feel
很紧
now
的人
anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills. Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently, she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Cat
Maybe.
maybe 一秒变乳牛我不想选这个选项，但是我觉得我还是得选。Fuck！ 哎呦，怎么又是这个？这个也是抖多少次了？我们现在内心的感受。Fucking bullshit! What the hell?
Tell me something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know,
我不想知道这种事。
well, I did it just once, really.
Sure you did.
Much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me
Oof.
last Valentine's Day.
Oof.
Of all the days, he chose that one, eh?
谁叫你画的？
He never told me why.
我大概可以知道他为什么会离开你，笑死。
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again.
God.
Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
You don't look like
I
one,
don't
but
know. Maybe
but sure
not.
this sounds like one, bitch.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said.
Maybe not bad, just annoying as
Dreams
fuck.
are just dreams.
我需要
When
个
they
节奏
turn into
医生。
nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up, right?
那我决定你最好先去剪个指甲。
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood.
啊，不要谈童年
As
了。
honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
哦，他就是 Dr. X， 他就是 Dr. X 了。
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
什么？这3个选项也差太多了吧？给他多一点背景设定。
No, he wasn't a good father to me. He was a cold, scary man. Had this wall around him. I could never talk to him about anything. He wouldn't understand. He'd just punish me instead. Maybe it's his fault I got some wires crossed in my head. Because he never loved me. I've always wondered what it feels like to have a loving dad.
Maybe it's not too late to fix things between you two.
It is. He's dead. Cancer. 6 years ago.
I see. But it isn't too late for you to put things right in your heart. Have you forgiven him?
你原谅他了吗？
干！
为什么想到 Senior Battle？
干笑死！
我的眼睛，我的眼睛。
Yes. What happened, happened. I see no point in blaming him forever.
Good. Clearly you closed this chapter in your life. Holding a grudge against your father would be holding a grudge against yourself.
How did you get to that crazy assumption?
Your father is a
怨恨父亲的同时，你也是在怨恨自己。你为什么会得出那个疯狂的结论？你爸是你的一部分，我要报警。
And recreate it later in life.
小孩子们会下意识的模仿父母的行为。
Why does that upset you, Susan?
我必须
This isn't
反
something
对。
I just made up.
你为什么
These are scientific facts which have been tested and proven over the years.
已经被多年来已经被实证过很多次。
If you say so, fine.
你说了算，好吧？哭了。
You haven't really forgiven your father.
你其实还没有原谅你老爸，对吧？
I said fine.
我说了，我没
This is
事。
definitely something we have to work on in the future.
我们未来在
Let's
朝着方
talk
向努
about
力
your。mother.
现在来谈您老
What
母
was。she like? Would you care to tell me
娘卡好。
about her?
I can't complain. My mum was great. She brought me up well. Me and her, we were like best friends, like soulmates. We did everything together. She passed away 7 years ago. When Dad first got diagnosed with cancer, it was too much for her. He kept pretending he was fine, but she just couldn't take it. Her heart gave up. She died quickly. My father kept fighting it. Another 8 months of illness and intensive chemo finally beat him, though. He thought he was unbeatable, but he wasn't.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes and we will talk about something else.
I
need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
那种医院辨识身份用的腕带。枕头不知道有多少人枕在这上面死去。我相信一定都有清洗过啦，但是一想到背脊还是一阵发凉现在仔细想想，嘿，我自己差点就死在这儿了。等等，我的确死了那么一阵子，不是吗？枕头底下什么都没有。晚上10点18分或许这个钟坏了吧，或许只是要换新电池。他说停在10点18分。很多乳胶手套，3种尺寸，拿走很多手套。水槽，拍冷水。大概是要用手套装水，然后去做一些事情吧。先把它关起来。
手套装水，然后吸完丢水球，跟别人的生命维持吸完丢水球。
病人的药单就是我的药单，好多镇定剂他们给我的东西都可以麻醉一匹马了。同时让那匹马头痛1个礼拜，可能也造成幻觉或是被害妄想，太奇怪了，为什么要给我这些东西？我没有疯，我知道我没疯。要说这地方如果有谁疯了，大概是没来由的开这一堆药给我的人才是疯子。闻。我不喜欢花，我才不要拿花，我不喜欢花。为什么不是水香肠？我好失望。
Hello?
里面有人。
I guess I should wait my turn.
1号病房里的人叫做 Ann Burton， 35岁，一大堆镇定剂，长期药物使用史。正在接受海洛因戒除治疗。私人病患没有自由活动的权利，还是？不是，他最后一段说什么 ？She's actually a private patient who's staying here out of her own free will。不，他说他是自愿进到这个医院里的。我敢说，他一定自以为那一副红框眼镜可以让他看起来很性感。太了解这种人，全心奉献给工作，但是超级无脑心胸又狭窄。大小。
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course, but the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
自愿入院，而且随时想走都可以。
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass. Excuse me, where's the exit?
It's just down the corridor, ma'am.
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
Can I see the discharge letter first?
A discharge letter? What for?
Some of our patients are under observation and aren't allowed out of the ward. For their own safety, of course.
It sounds like we're prisoners here.
It's for the patient's safety, ma'am. If you haven't been discharged by the doctors, I'm afraid I can't let you through. May I ask what your name is?
I'll come back later.
Please do, ma'am. We'll be right here. Sorry, ma'am, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Right. It seems that a discharge letter is the only ticket out of here.
我们需要出院证明啊。
I feel much better now. Can you please discharge me?
I'm glad to hear that. But I can't discharge you until Dr. X sees you. He should be doing his round very soon. Please return to your bed and wait for him, all right?
哦，啊，你肯定就是他看起来像我认识的某人。
Hi, are you alright? Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, I mean you no harm. I'm trapped here, just like you.
Trapped? I don't know. It's just so hard to think without it. But you're a stranger. And you're not one of those lovely nurses either. They look after me so well. I trust the nurses like I trusted my mother.
I just want to talk. I need your help.
Unless it's Mother who sent you. Was it her? Please tell me it was her.
Yeah, sure. I'm a good friend of your mother.
I missed her so much. I can't remember you very well. But you should know this. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Yeah, sure I do. Now, let me ask you.
What is it?
Oh, well...
What is my mother's name?
Anne Burton.
No, that's my name. You don't know my mother, you little liar. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
请不要继续在镜子上面写字。
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute. It's the gloves again.
原来不是第一次
My
了。
hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
"妈的，这医院里的钟全部都坏了，是不是？"
Shall we swap our name bands?
Mother always told me not to talk to strangers. I can't take it. I'm being good now. Only talk to my nurses and good friends.
wasn't you who did it, was it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Someone just stuck a bunch of... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's sorted now. I just hope it's the last time I've put my hands in that stinking toilet.
这一幕可以不要秀出来吗？
Is Liz here?
And who's Liz?
That young nurse who was here last night. Black hair, very chatty. She said her name was Liz.
I'm sorry. A lot of people come through here. I can't remember everyone's name. Can you return to your bed now, please? It's nearly time for your medication. I can't be chasing around after every single patient.
Beg your pardon?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right?
等我一下哦，我的硬碟空间满了，我要稍微整理一下。
I'd like to go home now.
Well, so would I. But there are procedures and a system in place. I can't just let you go like that.
What?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right? Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
I was only going to tidy up.
I'm sorry, are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
Who's being sarcastic?
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Alice.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
那你该不会一个一个试到正确吧？
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Mandy.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
我拿到了一个玻璃碎片。
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, right. name band. I think I left it in my room. I'll go and get it, shall I? Shall we swap our name bands?
Mother always told me not to talk to strangers. I can't take it. I'm being good now. Only talk to my nurses and good friends. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Elizabeth.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course, but the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Joan.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Mary?
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. I don't know.
No, of course you don't. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5
电话
minutes?
是要打多久？
Thanks.
我们开始卡，已经卡他妈20分钟了。这款游戏都干三小。
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Anne Burton, born in 1975.
Let me just check her name band quickly. Miss Ashworth, I think you got a little confused there. Drink this liquid now. It'll make you all better. That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better. Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here. Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Susan Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. That's fine. That's fine. I'd like you to drink this liquid, please.
还是一样啊。
It will help you relax. It will help you relax.
Are you insane? I'm not taking any medication. I'm not ill.
Okay, we are prepared for this. Jim, can you come in, please?
You must be kidding me.
Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm going to give you an injection. You'll feel a sharp scratch. Hold it for me, would you? Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
又是一样的法子。哦。 啊，感觉现实和嗑了药之后的世界整个混在一起，有够
The
呛。
drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Go away. Please, just leave me alone. Mother's always told me not to accept any gifts from strangers. Go away. Please, just leave me alone. Mother's always told me not to accept any gifts from strangers.
这个家伙很烦呢。
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Susan Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. That's fine. That's fine. I'd like you to drink this liquid, please. It will help you relax. It will help you relax. That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better. Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. I don't know.
No, of course you don't. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
名字应该是在拿到正确的提示之前，全部的选项都是错的。
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
I was only going to tidy up.
I'm sorry. Are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
Who's being sarcastic?
Go away. Please, just leave me alone. Mother's always told me not to accept any gifts from strangers.
看你老母啦！哎，等一下，等一下，等一下。然后加上嗑了药之后看到的那两幅，希腊。
Someone is coming.
我不确定是不是要在这里再嗑一次药。
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Susan Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. That's fine. That's fine. I'd like you to drink this liquid, please. It will help you relax. It will help you relax. That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better. Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax.
然后护士对旁边的热水还有镜子上的字视而不见。希拉，我是这样子看到了之后，选项里面就会出现希拉吗？因为这里没有任何的互动选项。应该达成这个条件之后，选项里就会有希拉了吧？
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
有了。
Sheila.
Yes. It was my mother who sent you after all. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. But my head's all messed up.
So, let's have a little chat, sweetheart. Something's wrong with this place.
I think it's really nice here. We must stay here. Do what they say. Take pills they give us. Sometimes, if I behave, they give me the red stuff. I wait for it. I'm being good.
What is this red stuff?
It's a drug. My favourite one. Red stuff takes the pain away. I must stay here. Good nurses have been most kind. They always remember. They know I'm suffering. But it is not the same as the drugs I see in my dreams. On the other side of the mirror, there's a spider's heart full of drugs. I just can't seem to find it anymore.
I see. What exactly is this little treat you mentioned?
It's the red teardrop of pure happiness. They bring it, I drink it down, and my pain goes away. Without it, I just feel so angry. It's like I'm going crazy. It's funny, but I just get so fucking angry sometimes. I'm dying, I think. We're all dying, I heard. She said I'd go to hell for it, but I didn't do anything. I didn't know. Does he know?
Who?
Him!
Right. Okay. No, probably not.
I need the red medicine. I need it now. I must be a good girl. I must be a nice girl.
Maybe I could get you some of that stuff. Do you know where they keep it?
Oh, they have it hidden well. You can't get there. Or maybe you can. I see it in my dreams sometimes. It's where the nurses are. But in my dream, there are no nurses there. I see it, but I can't get it. It's so near, and yet so far. I can still hear the broken heartbeat of the spider's heart.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Yes, it's all fine. It's just hard to wait, you know? They said I can have it. You know, yeah? So I wait here. Don't want to miss it. That nurse promised it to me. The one with the red glasses. But I think it's been 3 hours already. Why are they late? Do you think something happened? Do you think she changed her mind? Because I swear if she did, I will hurt myself again. I swear to God, I will hurt myself again.
I'm sure they'll be here in a minute. They're probably just very busy, that's all. Feel like sharing? What's your name?
There is nothing to share. Everyone died. Everyone. And my treat, my red stuff, it's not the same. I keep lying to myself. I'm a mean little liar. Always have been. This vein, you see, it goes straight to my heart. That's why it hurts so much. I wish I could, just one more time. But it's all lost now. Everything. I was always happy to settle for a consolation prize, you know?
How about we swap our name bands?
Oh yeah, I don't mind. But that would be like a favour to you, yeah?
Well, technically you wouldn't lose anything, because I'd give you my name band instead. Does that make any sense?
Sure, yeah. I do want something better in return though. I'm not that stupid. I know you'll use it to get out of here.
Oh, I never said you're stupid. I just really want to go home. Please understand.
That's fine. I don't mind. I'll give it to you if you get me the red stuff. What do you say?
I thought nurses give it to you anyway.
No, not that. I'm talking about the real thing. Something you can only get in the world of dreams. Now that is something special.
Is it safe?
It's perfectly safe.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. I'll talk to you later, yeah?
Yes. Go. Be careful. They're watching us. And remember, we must be nice to earn the red stuff. Always be nice.
Poor woman. I've found the thing you asked me for, but are you absolutely certain it won't harm you?
Don't be silly. Of course it won't.
Fine. I hope you know what you're doing. Can I have your name band now, please?
Yes. No matter what they say, I do keep my promises.
What do they? You know what? It doesn't matter. Thank you for your help.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, all right. I didn't realize you knew how to read. There you go. Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, Mom. We'll see you soon.
No, you won't. Now get out of my way.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Well, perhaps I am.
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk. stretch my legs, get some fresh air.
干
Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time? You have no idea what I've been through?
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you. I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
I live on my own, and it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What do you do for a living?
I'm between jobs at the moment. I'll find something soon. But it's been difficult. I didn't feel that great. I felt weak and powerless and tired most of the time. I felt really awfully tired.
Typical depression symptoms. We can give you something for that. You'll feel stronger and motivated.
I admire your faith in modern medication, Doctor. I hope you're right.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
铲猫砂呀，不然呢？
I have a cup of tea and read a newspaper.
Perhaps having some breakfast first would improve how you feel through the day. Just something to think about.
Sure, I can try that.
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Yes.
Yeah, I suppose. It's not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know?
I have crippling depression.
It brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or
$1
rather,
billion.
what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
$1 billion. 第一个选项。
It would be nice to have more money, I guess.
Sure, of course. Don't we all? Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
No, I'm not sure it's a good idea. Especially the group therapy thing. I'd hate it.
You should at least give it a go first, and then decide. If you don't like it, we can think of something else, yeah?
If you insist, but I doubt it'll help.
Do you have problems sleeping?
Every night. I take pills for that. There aren't any left now, though.
In the light of recent events, I think you should stay off those pills for a while. I suggest you drink some hot milk before bed instead. Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
Definitely better than before the accident.
Good. Hopefully you can now move on from here. With a bit of luck, you will enjoy life again. Suicide attempts often have that effect on people. Same as near-death experience. It makes you realize that you're not ready to die yet. Do you find it hard to concentrate?
No, not really.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
Only sometimes.
I'd suggest you don't consume any alcohol at all for a while. Does that sound like something you can do?
Yeah, sure. I'm not a big drinker anyway.
Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think about suicide?
龙大的酒量
Well, I used to think about it sometimes. Don't you think about it when you're really down?
Susan, I'm a psychiatrist. My job is to talk people out of it. Would you ask a fireman if he ever thinks about setting fire to his house?
I suppose
可是
not.
他叫
But
fireman，
I'm sure lots of people have times when they do think about it.
也就是说水灾的时候，我们应该要召唤
The
waterman。
statistics show that men are 3 times more likely than women.
哎，胖龙，我抖摩斯拉吃晚餐的影片，你会
That
打我
puts you
吗？
in
大概
the
会吧。
minority.
不会。
But of course,
Hey.
that's missing the point. Suicide is never the solution. There's always a way of solving whatever problem you might have.
I realize that now.
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
Nothing was making me happy anymore. There wasn't a single thing that would bring a smile to my face. I kept thinking, won't it be better if I just disappear? I tried. I really tried to find something. Took a long bath, picked up a book, watched some television, but I just couldn't get into anything. All those things seemed like worthless distractions, and I myself
可以顺便公审科其他的命名品味有多糟。
It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills.
黄义武说就说叫他急
Why
事。
not? And I did it.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
Sometimes, when I feel really low, I used to think everyone would be happier without me. But I guess people don't really care. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
My cats.
My cats.
I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats. They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
What makes you feel worse?
People. They've let me down too many times. I don't know who to trust anymore. I only trust my cats these days.
So you say in the suicide note.
Because that's true. I've been stabbed in the back more times than I could count.
Have you imagined your
被
funeral
重康的次数
and
多
how
到数不
people
清。
will react to your death?
Oh, I never really thought about that. But I guess it would be a cheap one. I don't really know what they do with people like me. Maybe they just throw us in a hole and forget about it, since there'd be nobody to visit my grave anyway.
I don't think so, Susan. The city would pay for it.
Or so they want people to believe.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
谁？
There's nothing to talk about.
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask. Are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here. There's just one more thing I must
他妈的，
clear
到底
with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
Friendly.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But...
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
What the fuck?
I went after her. The ward seemed very quiet. It must have been late at night.
Hurry!
Wait for me. Tell me what's going on here.
棒读。这一款的配音都蛮棒读的。
The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute. Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you. Please trust me. I know a way out of here. I'll help you escape. Let's go down this corridor. I'll be right behind you.
I think I can hear someone coming.
不要质疑我命名品味。
各家多影片了。
刚刚有直接
Damn
传给
it!
我。
We can't go through there. Let's turn back, Susan. I know another way. Turn left here. We can use the maintenance lift to get us out of this place.
Oh, 假。
What are we doing on the roof? Liz. What the hell are you doing?
What the
And why is there blood on your clothes? Liz.
It's quicker than the stairs. And besides, all the doors are locked anyway. This is the only way out of here.
Hey.
The only escape. Let's both jump. It won't hurt, you'll see.
This is a bad idea. calm down and we'll talk.
I've made up my mind. I need to end this suffering now. Besides, I have no one to live for anyway. No one ever listened to me. No one ever cared.
I listened. You're a nice girl. You have your whole life ahead of you.
You listened. Did you really?
Of course I did. You talk a lot, but I've always been a good listener. I liked talking to you.
So do you remember that story then? The one I told you the other night? The one about the woman in A&E?
Actually, I don't think you told me that story.
Maybe I didn't. Or maybe you just didn't pay attention like everyone else.
But, okay, I can prove to you that I listened. Just don't jump, please.
You can prove it? Fine. I'll give you a second chance. Did I tell you about my flatmate? Did I tell you what one of them does for a living? If you really listened, you will remember this one.
She's a stripper.
Yes. Or at least that's what I think she is. You've listened. I just wish other people did.
I'm sure they do. It can't be that bad.
What do you know? Why do you care anyway?
I don't want you to make the same mistake I did.
I thought you of all people knew how it feels. When you're trapped, and you can't trust anyone.
Look, I'm sure there must be someone who cares about you.
My colleagues don't care, my family don't care, even my fucking boyfriend never cared. He said he needed to go find himself. Did I tell you when he broke up with me?
他跑去西藏了，对不对？
On Valentine's Day.
Yes. Valentine's Day. You've got this one right. But it's not enough.
成就解除，我有在听。
You didn't cause me this pain. This suffering. I have to do this to be free again. Jump with me, Susan. Do it, while you still can.
No!
车主表示干。
After that, I went back. I tried telling people about Liz, but they all thought I was crazy again and didn't believe me.
And you are absolutely sure you saw Liz jump off this building?
You know, it doesn't matter. I just want to finish this and get some fresh air.
Susan, I know Liz well. She wouldn't do something like that. As a matter of fact, I saw her this morning. She's fine. I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say hi. Make sure she's alright.
Stop treating me like I'm crazy. Fine, I'll go. I don't even care that much anyway. The door is locked?
I plan ahead, Susan. I had a feeling in my gut, and my gut's never wrong. I feel like I really got to know you, though. I'm very sorry you've had such a difficult
What the
life.
fuck?
I like your green eyes and your sleek cheekbones. You're a clever girl, Susan, but the sadness has poisoned you for too long. There is no coming back from it. For what it's worth, I would have let you go if it wasn't for Liz.
What the fuck?
Who are you?
I am the Crow, of course. I will get you out of here. Unless Susan wants to stay. I thought so. There are 2 doors leading out of this place. One of them will simply take Susan back to where she belongs. But behind the other one, there is a great reward for her. It's something she always wanted. Something she longs for every single day.
Where are those doors? I can't see them.
Just walk back to the right side of the stage. My dear little Susan can't miss them.
You underestimate my power. Ew!
That's Susan like my girls. I knew she would.
等一下，风格完全不一样，风格完全不一样。
Whatever they are, tell them to stop staring.
But they are here to guide Susan. They are the guardians of the doors. They know which door she should enter to get her rewards. But there is one problem.
不要哦。
There's always a problem.
不要经典设定哦。
Which door should I go through?
I will leave that to Susan's own best judgment. But this might be her only chance to find what she had lost. Waste it. And Susan will never get it back. Susan has one question. And she can only ask one of them. She must use it wisely.
Fine, I can do that. But what's the catch?
It's very simple. One of the parents always tells the truth. While the other one always lies.
And I'm guessing you can't tell me which is which?
It's something I've forgotten myself a long time ago, Susan. But does it really matter? One question is all Susan needs to find the right door.
That'll teach you to stop staring, you horrible, ugly doll.
你好没礼貌，是不是？
You're just an ugly, disgusting, disfigured, foul, hideous thing.
看，他有够没礼貌哎。
等一下，我想想看，这个经典问题通常的回答是。
Which door would the other doll point me to? Is this supposed to be my reward? Flowers. I hate flowers. You lied to me. You lied.
Did you really think there would be anything She's waiting for you here. Look at lovely roses. Just like everything else in you. They just turn into ash.
走太慢了吧？黑色大香肠。我不知道哎、我应该被吓到吗？不要突然开眼，不要突然开眼哦！我警告你。唉。
You treacherous, dirty bastard. I opened my heart to you, and you stabbed me to death in cold blood. You'll pay for this. I swear you will. But this means the old woman was right. I can't die. I'm immortal.
You startled the witch.
I think it's time to find out how very mortal you are, Doctor.
这是我写的遗书，为什么会在这里？啊，没有写。这个已经死很久了。 那个，当我玩这一款游戏之前，我没有想过这会是这样子的一款游戏。甚至没上锁。哦，也对哦，我不是被关在这里，他认为我已经死了。这会是你这辈子犯下最大的错误。要求哦。 肥皂。等一下，我刚刚看到什么？哎， 哎呦，这个是用尸体做成的。Oh my fucking god！ 这地方很久以前就被关闭了。干！而且看起来已经死一阵子了。哦！
You're gonna pay for this, you bastard.
手指上有个东西，居然，Big Brain。
有工具盒吗？为什么不打开来，女人？
里面最好不要装了什么东西哦。扳手。
I don't need eyes to enjoy your fear. Scream louder, little bitch. Scream your lungs out. Louder, I said. Yes, this is by far my favorite of songs.
出拳的方式好逊。
Would you like me to dance for you? Unlike you, I know all art needs to be appreciated. Your scream is like a poem without words.
哈哈，他居然戴着面具还蒙着眼罩，他认为这里不会有其他人了。你犯下了天大的错误，你这
Your body,
自大的王八
an
蛋。
instrument. I never thought you had it in you, and yet you make every fiber in my body tremble with excitement. Your body will forever be admired by those like me who understand the only pure and true form of art.
蚊子吗？拖鞋。在哪？在哪？
我
抓到了。
我抓到了。
我没有看到，你有抓到吗？
丢出去之后我没有注意看到，应该是有吧？我刚觉得我手。
他飞的方式真的很奇怪。对啊。
我真的是抓蚊子神手
我救了这个女生的命，女孩的命，但为什么我还是这么愤怒？
你处在操控女性角色，你居然会放着吃出来，你说蚊子？
哎，靠背，等一下，真的。
Thank you so much. He would have killed me, like the others. The animal.
这也他妈太巧了。
He deserved. Who are you?
They call me the Cat Lady. Now get out of here. Call the police. I'm going home.
I'm 刚刚是我空手抓到蚊子哦，然后把它丢出去了。
Standing by the river, I wonder, do I need a stone?
你叫什么名字？恶魔猫娘，你今晚的噩梦。
My heart is heavy enough. It will drag me down for sure.
是说刚刚其实我很想选 What's Up 答，超靠背的，因为我怕这款游戏会有失败判定，所以我选择什么都没说。What's Up 答。先用暂时假装什么事都没发生。干！这款游戏没有他妈的自动存档，这款游戏没有他妈的自动存档，所以我从头到尾都没有存过。
干！
OK， 我本来对这一款游戏没有抱着什么特别的期待心理，现在玩下去，干我觉得蛮屌的。那今晚就先玩到这里，大家晚安，拜拜。